What's up people, welcome to another video. I'm back, I'm tanned and I'm ready to give you a great video today on what I got up to when I was in the Algarve, Portugal, this week just gone. The specific area that I went to is called Albufeira. So I'm gonna show you the best places to eat, best beaches, hotels, things I would recommend to do, excursions, and what I got up to during the 7 days there. And I'm also going to tell you a little bit about the areas surrounding Albufeira in the Algarve that might be suited to families, elderly people, younger people, and obviously a little bit about the nightlife as well. So make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. The place itself, Albufeira, the airport you fly to is called Faro, which we're going to talk a little bit more later on in the video. 25-minute drive from the airport, Albufeira itself. Let's start off with who it is not suited to. It's 100% not suited to elderly people unless you've got a good amount of money for taxis every day, or you hire a car. Even people with injuries, bad knees, bad hips, back pain, things like that, you're going to struggle, because as I will show you in this clip now, it is very hilly. There's a lot of hills, declines, steep hills up and down. So where we were trying to get from our hotel to the beach, it was like 15 minutes. And you had to walk down along the hill, walk back up a hill, even to walk to the bars at night time, it was walking up and down hills. Like I said, there's a lot of taxis. In fact, surprisingly, there's a lot of tuk-tuks there. Yes, you heard me right, tuk-tuks, the things they have in India, which we did get one day from the beach because my dad had a bad knee. But, you know, if you're expecting a quick walk to the beach, you know, flat surface, it's not going to happen. Now in Albufeira, you could get away with going there as a family. I would recommend going as we went as a family, me as an adult male with my parents, but with young children, and you know, but a family who've got young kids, babies, I wouldn't recommend Albufeira, but there are very good places near there, which I'll discuss in a minute, because basically all there is to do is pool, beach, drinking every day. That is pretty much it. And take it from me, I met one of my friends over there as well, who I used to work on cruise ships with. He's a Portuguese guy, he's been working there for a while, and even he said all there is to do there is just pool, beach, drinking, bit of partying on the strip. And if that's what you want, then trust me, the nightlife and the drinks, the beach, amazing. But families, I wouldn't recommend, especially with young children or young kids. We stayed in somewhere called the Hotel Natura, which is in the Aura region, O-U-R-A. Now, nice hotel, basic, clean, 3 or 4 star, all we needed really. Most days it was pool in the morning, beach in the afternoon. That is literally what we did every day. Now, didn't usually have breakfast, but for lunch and for dinner in the evenings, there's a few places I'd recommend. So, at the beach, okay, the main beach there is called Praia da Ora, and the main place where we had lunch every day was a place which is right on the beach, which is called Borda da Agua. And I'll say it again, Borda da Agua. And food there amazing. What I would recommend for your lunch, the cheese omelette, because you need to get them gains. So that's why obviously lunch I had the cheese omelette, the pizzas in Borda de Agua on Praia da Ora beach were amazing. Really good food. So food for lunch at Praia da Ora beach, go to Borda de Agua. Then dinner time, there's a few places I would recommend, which would be the place which is nearest to the hotel we stayed at, which is Hotel Natura, is My Sushi. So if you're in that area, search My Sushi, go there, recommend the chicken avocado sushi, delish. Then you can't beat a greasy Chinese sometimes. And I'm talking about the food, not a greasy Chinese, whatever you want to think. But yeah, the food, the Chinese restaurant there's only one big Chinese buffet restaurant in the Aura area, and €10, all you can eat, including your dessert. Obviously you have to pay for drinks, but amazing value, really good place. So the Chinese restaurant in Aura, My Sushi, Borda de Agua for your lunch, omelettes, pizzas, the best. Then one more place which will surprise a lot of people is the kebab shops. The best kebab that I've had in my whole life was in Albufeira, Portugal. Doner kebab, garlic mayo and lettuce. Telling you, try it. Now, the main beach that I liked, is called Praia da Ora. That's the main beach in the Albufeira area, as in atmosphere, good vibes, a lot of people, a lot of babes, a lot of hunks, depending what floats your boat. Also, they've got a lot of water sports there as well. So that was our favourite beach. So nearly every day we went to that beach, apart from one where we went to another one, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But 2 days of the week we were there, we did on Praia da Ora, we did the parasailing, water sport, which was really good. My first time doing it. You go a lot higher than you think, and didn't really get wearing a mask on the boat in the open air, but rules are rules. And yeah, a little bit scary, but amazing, great views, looking down at the ocean, being dragged along by a big piece of nylon or whatever it is above your head. Main beach I would recommend for everything is Praia da Ora. Go to that beach. Now, another beach we went to on another day, just for one day, was the Santa Eulalia beach. This beach was, again, very nice beach. The waters there are a little bit cold because it's close to the Atlantic. Same with the Praia da Ora beach, but nice and sandy, no sharp rocks or anything like that. Nice views, you can see Faro, you can see the other cities, you can see the coastline. Santa Eulalia beach is, you gotta walk along the main road a little bit, and for both beaches you have to walk up and down, inclines, declines, steep hills. That's one thing. But Santa Eulalia beach, a little bit quieter, not as vibey, not as many people, not as many beach bars. But if you want a chilled day, more suited to maybe families with young children, that is a nice beach, a little bit quieter, maybe for something different one day. I'll show you a clip now of, can't think of the name of the club, but this is probably the best one on the strip that my friend, Portuguese friend, took me to when I was there. good atmosphere, good music, a rooftop bar, which is good, and classy, very classy. Drinks are expensive, but whatever. Nighttime, most nights, either me and my family would end up at the Strip, or I would definitely end up at the Strip. So yeah, so again, like I said, not like Ibiza, but they have got a Strip there. Took about 50-minute walk from our hotel. Everywhere that you go inside, you've got to wear a mask basically there, even in the taxis. But go to the Strip, a lot of bars, a lot of clubs. Closing time, I think, was about 1 o'clock every night. One of the best excursions to do is the Caves and Dolphins excursion. I know this myself, and I've been told from one of my good friends who's Portuguese, been working there a long time, that Caves and Dolphins is pretty much the real deal. It's the best one. Obviously, you're not guaranteed to see dolphins, but in good weather, caves, you know, amazing, crystal clear water, and just a great experience really. You get to talk a little bit about the history as well, obviously depending who you go with, but we couldn't do it because the weather took a turn for the worst. Just our luck, the days when we wanted to do it near the end of the week, the wind picked up basically, and they recommended, and we thought it wouldn't be best to go on the boat, and then they say, oh, you saw no dolphins and you can't go in the caves because it's too windy. So couldn't do that. But something else that I would recommend is the hop-on, hop-off bus tour. I did this when I went to Cuba. I've done it in London, and you know, good value for money, the hop-on, hop-off bus tour. You get to see a lot of the areas that you might not see walking because of the heat or it's too far, and you get a good talk about the history, the culture, a little bit more about the area itself. Where we want to go next time is a place called Villa Mora. So we want to go to Villa Mora next time because next time hopefully I'll be with my girlfriend and my son when they get this visa. So we want to go to Villa Mora because there's a bit more there to offer than Albufeira, a bit more to do. Hotels are a little bit more modern. The hotels themselves there, so I'm told, are believed to offer a bit more as well, as in like club hotels, music throughout the day, like, you know, like sort of what you'd probably, you know, ocean beach, Ibiza type of vibe, which I'm all about. Family orientated, so you got a bit of everything there. You're close to the beach, then as well, you're sort of in between everything. You're in between Albufeira, if you want to go to the Strip, go to Aura Beach, and you're not too far from Faro and the airport as well. So that is why I think Villa Mora will be a nice place to try next time. As well as Villa Mora, you've also got Faro. So Faro, the benefit of that is it's literally the airport you fly into. It's a nice city, authentic, a little bit quieter than Albufeira, Villa Mora, where there's a bit more vibey, a bit more atmosphere. So that might be more suited to elderly people, maybe. Then also in Faro, you're next to the desert. So it's not like the Sahara Desert, but like sand dunes. There's an excursion which takes you to the desert, I think, on a boat, and they do a barbecue on the boat. You get taken to the desert. That's a nice excursion to do in Faro as well. So check out that. Then there's a place called Olhos d'Água. So Olhos d'Água is a really cool place. Very modern hotels, very sort of club, beach hotels, DJs, etc. Yeah, so it's a bit more maybe for younger couples, younger families in Oloj de Agua. One more place that you can look at is a place called Millionaires Bay. So obviously it's where the millionaires go. So it's cool for a day out. And apparently, so I'm told, what very rich people do is they just park the yacht there for however long, and that bay is just for them to sort of jet ski, water ski, you know, because the wind doesn't get there either. So their yacht can just stay there, and that's their sort of, that's classed as their private beach in a way as well. So yeah, the more you go along the Algarve coastline towards Spain, you're getting close to the Mediterranean, so the water is going to be warmer, but the more picturesque, nice, crystal clear postcard photographs, caves are going to be towards Lagos on the Algarve, which is another place in Portugal, and they are a lot nicer, as in the waters, but it's a lot colder because it's towards the Atlantic. So yeah, I hope it helped you guys out. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, smash a like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more videos this week because I'm currently in self-isolation. So that being said, thank you very much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.